Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm Argent Leo, and today we're playing Fortnite Chapter 6. And today we're going to try and get as many mythic weapons as we can, and we're going to try and get a win in today's game. So I call these fields the color fields because they are colorful and they are fields. And we're going to land over here. There is normally an NPC in this area. We're going to try and get that NPC as well. And I'm not 100% sure if all the NPCs spawn. Oh, here's a player. All that thought, let's eliminate this guy quickly. Oh wow, you know, this skin really blends really good, really quickly. And wow, that player basically landed and almost immediately, you know, blended so well with his surroundings. Wow, that's an impressive skin. And like I was saying, in this area there is an NPC. There's the NPC over there, and I'm not 100% sure if all the NPCs always spawn in the same locations, but I will make a video later on in the season about that, and it will be an interesting thing to actually see. So we're going to recruit this NPC. Awesome stuff. And we got some XP for that, and we've attracted some attention. Well, we did land in an extremely high traffic area. It looks like a lot of players landed in the area, and yep, already there's a fight out there. And this NPC actually does echolocates players, so that's an awesome benefit of this NPC. I like the NPCs that either do one of two things: either locate players or heal you. And those are the two NPC locations that I love to know where they are in every season. Like I was saying earlier regarding where this NPCs actually spawn, not 100% sure about that, but I do know that on average they do normally respawn in different locations as the season progresses, and that's because the storylines these days do influence the NPCs, and yeah, they move around according to how the story goes, and I never follow the storyline, so I just try and make sure that I know where the NPCs are every now and then. Dude. Okay, let's get this guy. Man. You know, I always think that the weapon... You know, my bad, GG's player, my bad. I tend to run with 3 weapons, and the reason why I run with 3 weapons is so that I can actually reload less. And I'm in that habit of actually not reloading my weapons. I'll just switch until I don't have bullets. And then usually I've got an escape item which I'll use to actually get away from the fight and reload my weapons. Oh, there's a special chest, an Oni chest. Nice. And we've got an augment. Nice. So we can reload our weapons faster with this boon. I like that they updated the UI. The boons are now available on your on the map when you're adjusting your weapons, and that's cool. We can actually see now how many boons we have, and I'll show you guys as we progress in the game how you actually find that. I just don't want to do silly things in areas where I know that there are a lot of players, because there are still a lot of players on the map, and we don't really know exactly where they are. But yes, you know, that sort of thing you need to actually take note of when you're doing silly things like adjusting your weapons in the middle of place where you'd know that a lot of players just landed. Come on, let's go. Okay, going the wrong way. Alright, so this is a Shogun. And okay, we're not going to concentrate on players right now, because then we're not going to get all the weapons that I want. And we are running out of player time. And the whole idea of this game is to try and get as many mythics as we can. So this is a mini boss. Demonic warrior. This is a short guy. Man, oh dear. I was just about to say that I really got the dodging these guys with the build placements. And that looked good until I got shot. Nice. So I am using the one-touch editing. I'm trying to get used to it. The one-touch editing is nice, but you really have to have a cool head when you're using them. It's not like the normal type of edits where you can, like, you know, get extremely panicky, build, and then you can just switch edit. You know, the one-touch editing, it does take a second or two to trigger that you are using it, and that needs a cool head. You can't just be pressing buttons left, right, and center, because if you do it wrong, then you can get eliminated doing that. So I've still got to get a lot of practice in with this one-touch editing, and we'll see. I'll use it for this season, and I'll make a proper assessment at the beginning of next season to see exactly how good I've got with it. So this demonic warrior drops epic weapons, and we've got the epic surge SMG, and we've got an Oni mask. So we're going to ignore that player. We're going to try and get to at least one of the Shoguns. Man, okay, you know what? I wanted to change weapons for fuel, but we've got enough fuel, and there's players all over the map at this early stage of the game. It will start spreading out more as the game progresses, and then start getting closer to one another in late game. There's nothing. As you can see, they're still rather spread out, because there's still a lot of the map that is available to actually run around in. Looks like this fight's going to actually be outside the safe zone. Oh dear. Man, I didn't make it. Okay, Shogun's moved. Come on. Come on. Okay. You know, I've realized that in the last 2 seasons, the NPCs really take their own time to get to you. Especially when you want to get the heck out of somewhere really quickly. They tend to dawdle. Man, this is strong wire fence. Well, I love the echolocation on this NPC. Can come in handy, especially if you in a situation where there are lots of players around you, and knowing where those players are can make a huge difference in your game. Man. Okay, let's take this vehicle. My fuel's running rather low, and I am going to need a vehicle. faster vehicle for what I want to do here. So I'm going to switch over into passenger seat and then try and shoot this Shogun. Wow, that did basically nothing. But okay, let's try this approach. So I'm going to drive in circles close enough for my NPC to actually get in some shots on this player, and let's see how well the NPC does against him. So I'll just keep moving. Oh dear. Wow, that didn't do any damage. So it seems like he does try and stop you. It looks like they did nerf the heat-seeking missiles or demonic heat-seeking missiles a little bit, because they're doing quite poorly to try and actually locate me. And a couple of days ago they were doing much better than what they are doing now. And that you guys can see in my last video. Nice. So guys, take note of this strategy. So cool, we've got a enhanced twin fire automatic shotgun, a mythic version, and we've got 2 boon items there, the boon items to the left of the screen. Nice. Okay, so the next available demon is basically the Shogun X that spawns on the floating mountains. So we're gonna try. That's the last boss, and usually you get quite a few players that actually go for this boss. And depending on the situation, we're going to see if it's actually going to be worth fighting him or not. Guys, you need to be sensible as well if you're trying to win a game. So this is what that sprite is for. You guys saw that there was a player out there. I just pinged him, so I'm hoping that that ping will actually deter that player from actually coming up here, but we can't say that is going to be the case. So I'll just have to keep an eye on him. Well, you know, this weapon actually does a lot of damage at a distance, at that range. So my strategy around fighting this boss is, man, I'm just gonna stay out of his way. Wow, those rockets are doing a lot better than the other ones did from the other Shogun. So this Shogun actually gives you a medallion, and this is the absolute sprint medallion. Gives you unlimited sprint, and also sort of like puts you into the void where you are actually invisible to somewhat invisible to other players. If you're really paying attention, you can actually see the player, but you know, it's not easy to keep track of that player. So I'm just trying to keep myself between builds. I'm trying to actually bait him to appear above ground, because for some reason he's kind of silly when he's up there. When he gets high, he gets fully. Okay, so we need to just keep distance. Awesome if you get you with an NPC, and you can let the NPC actually do most of the damage, and you can just concentrate on staying alive. Okay, he's almost done for. Nice. So that's Shogun X destroyed. And there's his medallion, and he's also got these demonic rocket launchers, the Oni fire mask, so that's cool. I know lots of I don't like to be egotistical. Some streamers say that this guy is easy. This guy is tough, especially if you're playing him on solos. So that's one strategy of, getting a win on him. Try and get you with an NPC. They're less careful than you are. So, well, good strategy, so keep that in mind. 7 players remaining. So, with this sword, unlimited speed, zipping you in and out of the void, this gives you an excellent chance at a win. I would say, depending on your skill level, this could actually guarantee you a win. I don't know if they're going to actually, make this weapon less powerful in the future, like what they did with the Void Oni mask. I think they kind of made the Void Oni mask maybe not even worth using in a fight. It used to allow you to void every 3 seconds, and then they nerfed it. And I think they nerfed it the wrong way around. They should have actually allowed you less voids, maybe 5 voids, 3 to 5 voids at the most, but kept the timer. Because now actually, wow, so this thing does 100 damage. I would say it's pretty weak for its fire rate, because this thing shoots extremely slowly. And then it's also got a cooldown period. Well, it's excellent for against bosses, because the fire masks, especially the demonic dojo, if you hit that demon with a fire blast and you hit him dead center in the eyes, then he automatically releases that warrior that he's got trapped.
The Night Rose.
What is the name again? Flower something. Anyway, that demon can be triggered with just a single shot using a fire mask. And I'll show you guys how to do that in another video. Kinda unlikely that player is still here. But then where would he go? Oh, there you are. Okay, he was hiding in a bush somewhere. Wow, this is overpowered. The weapons that I've got now with the NPC. Oh, come on. Well, good going, player. So there is quite a distance that you can actually hide from me, because there's still quite a bit of area on the map. But this is really overpowered. I don't have a long distance weapon because I don't believe that I'll need it. But look, if I did have the Mythic SMG or the Mythic AR, I probably would have taken it. But this particular loadout for this season is awesome. You also have to take into consideration the weapons that your opponents will have. I've got unlimited sprint, so even if a player has got an SMG, is gonna have a tough time trying track of me and actually eliminate me with that, with the speed that I've got with the sword, because I've got unlimited sprint. So I basically don't need an SMG or an AR right now. But it would have been nice to have a mythic version. Wow, I'm so contradictory. But you guys get me. Okay, so that fight is over there. Look, I could actually move in, but I do have the advantage of my NPC actually echolocating the players. So, I mean, I should wait for that to happen. And now I know exactly where those players are. Okay, cool. So now we can move in. One over there, one. Okay, let's go for that one. The other one's going to take a bit of time to actually catch up. Nice. Wow. Well, okay, this guy is actually good. I actually beat him with the speed of the weapon there, but that was an awesome play. Okay, so I know where that other player is and exactly where he is now, so I can actually risk healing up. Let's take that crown. We can actually get a crown win. I may be tooting my own horn, but I don't think that player is that good if he's actually running away from me. So he is beyond this hill. There you are. Oh dear. And there we go. Crown Royale. And we won with mythic weapons. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do enjoy the content of this channel, please do consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.